James Van Der Beek won't be joining his Dawson's Creek co-stars for Monday's highly anticipated reunion. And the reason is heartbreaking. The 48-year-old actor, who revealed last year that he's battling stage 3 colorectal cancer, announced on Instagram that a severe stomach illness forced him to pull out at the last minute. "This was the night I was looking forward to the most," Van Der Beek admitted, crediting Michelle Williams for putting the charity event together. "You can imagine how gutted I was when 2 stomach viruses conspired to knock me out."
Of my life, and I wanted to share something that I learned with y'all. When I was younger, I used to define myself as an actor, right? Which was never really all that fulfilling. And then I became a husband, and that was much better. And then I became a father, and that was the ultimate. I could define myself then as a loving, capable, strong, supportive husband, father, provider, steward of the land that we're so lucky to live on. And for a long time, that felt like a really good definition to the question, who am I? What am I? And then this year, I had to look my own mortality in the eye. I had to come nose to nose with death. And all of those definitions that I cared so deeply about were stripped from me. I was away for treatment, so I could no longer be a husband that was helpful to my wife. I could no longer be a father who could pick up his kids and put them to bed and be there for them. I could not be a provider because I wasn't working. I couldn't even be a steward of the land because at times I was too weak to prune all the trees during the window that you're supposed to prune them. And so I was faced with the question, if I am just a too skinny, weak guy alone in an apartment with cancer, what am I? And I meditated and the answer came through, I am worthy of God's love. Simply because I exist. And if I'm worthy of God's love, shouldn't I also be worthy of my own? And the same is true for you. And as I move through this healing portal toward recovery, I wanted to share that with you because I think that revelation that came to me was due in no small part to all the prayers and the love that have been directed toward me. So I offer that to you, however it sits in your consciousness, however it resonates, run with it. And if the word God trips you up, I certainly don't know. I can't claim to know what God is or explain God. My efforts to connect to God are an ongoing process that is a constant unfolding mystery to me. But if it's a trigger, it feels too religious, you can take the word God out and your mantra can simply be, I am worthy of love. Because you are. Thank you for the love and prayers, everyone. Have a blessed day.
But in true showbiz fashion, the role of Dawson Leary won't go unfilled. Lin-Manuel Miranda, yes, the Hamilton creator himself, will step in for Van Der Beek during the live table read of the show's 1998 pilot episode. "Someone my kids would definitely consider an upgrade," Van Der Beek joked, adding that his family will still attend. The reunion, directed by Jason Moore, Pitch Perfect, is being held at New York City's Richard Rodgers Theater and benefits F Cancer. Michelle Williams, Katie Holmes, Joshua Jackson, Busy Phillips, and the rest of the original cast will be there to celebrate the WB classic that ran from 1998 to 2003. Van Der Beek may not be in the room, but his impact will be. Since going public with his diagnosis, he's inspired countless fans to get screenings that may have saved their lives. As he put it, just to save somebody that journey, that's the stuff that really makes me cry. What do you think about Lin-Manuel Miranda stepping into Dawson's shoes for a night? Could he pull off the role in a way that surprises fans? Drop your thoughts below.